preliminary card. Light heavyweight fight. Christian Sundance. Pappy Goulash.
Well, there's a lot wrong with him. As he takes on Christian Sundance, the returning Christian Sundance, we have Christian Sundance, of course, our former child star. Oddly enough, Pappy Goulash is a former Hungarian. He is from Hungary, Hungarian-born, former children's television show host. Like he did one of those little kids' fun time hour things.
What the fuck? Why are we bringing up Progeria kids as fighters? Another Ukrainian guy. What's wrong with him?
Well, he needs the money, Randy, because as you can see, if you look around his mouth area, he is a chronic paint huffer.
That isn't a beard. That's paint.
That is paint.
Oh. Was he high now, or?
I'm sure he is. You try to tell someone to enter the HCL without a little bit of, medicinal assistance.
I gotcha. Yeah. I don't think paint's very medicinal, though. I mean, it is paint.
It is, for a long time it was lead paint.
Oh, that's even worse.
Exactly. Well,
it was his parents huffing it to give him that odd noggin.
Well, I believe his odd-shaped head comes from years and years of television where the kids would play a game called Blunt Objects on Pappy, and they would take any kind of blunt object they'd bring to the studio. It's kind of like fans bring the blunt objects, and Pappy would absorb those objects with his head.
Magical. I bet the kids love them.
The kids love it. Love watching an old weird guy get hit with things in the head. That might be an advantage. He's used to getting hit with blunt objects.
Yeah, true.
And he stands up. Standing up is probably the best best idea here with Christian Sundance. And a big ground and pound. Oh, some hits and lefts from Goulash. With just under a minute to go in the round. Sundance is very accomplished on the ground. This is a better place for him than standing at the moment.
Yeah, he better get it in the gear because he doesn't want to be on this the shit show anymore. Pre-show here. Oh.
Well, of course, the prelims here live for you and free of charge for all of you watching are a place for fighters to still get fights, but make their way up the rankings, up the card. If you keep winning, you're not going to stand here for long. Of course, I'm reminding everyone, our rules of HCL. Rounds are 3 5-minute rounds. Our title fight main event is 5 5-minute rounds. The 10-point must scoring system is in effect, with 10 points given to the round winner and 9 or less to his opponent. Our judges tonight: Lucas Rivera, Justice Stephen Breyer, and Leonard Hart 6 Montgomery. They'll be judging the action if any of our fights go to a decision.
Justice Breyer, a former referee himself.
Yes.
He had to retire after an airborne accident. He lost his hearing.
Hey, you're never against the cage. You turn him. I want you.
Yes, that is very true. He never knew when the round was over.
How about the lovely woman we got from the Moose Knuckle?
The Moose Knuckle.
Yes. And if you want her name, you'll have to buy the pay-per-view. See what I did there? Yeah.
Ah, look at you, Randy. And Sundance starts off the round with a beautiful takedown. And some ground and pound from Goulash as he just able to get from half to half guard. Meanwhile, we see Sundance trying to work his way to his feet again. Oh, goes right for the takedown. Gets up, he goes right for the takedown. Scoring with those takedowns. Those are important things if we go to a decision. But he has been absorbing a lot of punishment and moves to mount, and he's got a chance to know the freakish strength of Pappy Goulash.
In terms of the freakish in general.
That is also true.
Also, make sure people buy it. I will not be eating during the pay-per-view.
But this is my dinner.
What did you get?
Got a nice vegan burrito.
Queer.
It's fantastic, Randy. It helps keep in shape.
Well, I got the chicken nuggets with the ranch, and I got a nice placemat too, and I'm making I'm working on this maze right here in between fights.
I see you've got a lot of progress already done on that one.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, that's all we
That
have,
fucking
Randy.
dinosaur move, I can get past it.
That's all we can ask of you, Randy.
Yeah, I can ask
Wow,
him.
both fighters really going at each other, taking it to the ground once more. And you could hear Sundance's corner tell him to go up and out
Yeah, I could hear that.
right from the right for the takedown. He must be mic'd. I don't understand how we heard that.
That was weird.
And Sundance into side control. He's trying to trap that arm, but gets a little too overzealous. And Goulash sweeps him. Oh, big punch from side control. That ground and pound of Pappy Goulash. It's almost like he's had years of practice hitting children to the ground and punching them in the face.
I don't know if they do in that country.
I'm speaking figuratively, of course.
What country is he from again?
Hungary.
I want 4s and 5s with the punches now.
No, I'm not. I'm eating
You
right
can't
now.
hold back now. Cannot hold.
Do nothing, though. Hey,
I'll be
that's close.
pulsing.
You can't judge it, all right?
I have no words for that, Randy. I have no words for that.
This is your time. You've seen him slowing down. Right? You feel looking that guard. Bring out that combat lead.
And we see round 3 about to start here. Yeah, we see another lady from the Moose Knuckle.
Yeah, that's
I got to steal her name.
I know him. I got him right here.
Fight!
And Sundance coming out with a couple big left and right hooks. These guys slugging out each other. No takedowns so far, just big lefts and rights. Good head movement by Goulash.
With his weird, abnormally shaped head.
It's very strangely shaped head movement, but it's head movement nonetheless. And Goulash sinks into submission with a guillotine choke. Trying to force that forearm up underneath the chin of Sundance, who's already out of it. And this late in the fight, the guillotine is such a submission that relies so heavily on your strength. It's not a leverage or anything like that. It's just how much arm strength you have left in you. And after 3 rounds of fighting, there's not a lot left in these two fighters who are still going strong, but just under 3 minutes to go. Sundance able to move Goulash away from the cage. Goulash now on top. They're literally rolling about the mat.
This is much like a kid would do, rolling around with his big friend.
Well, again,
Right.
it's why Pappy Goulash seems to have the advantage here slightly. I mean, his ground and pound has been enough to, I think, win him the fight so far. And there's another kind of match. That's the kind of he's just punching him right in the face. A referee. I don't know who's refereeing this one.
I think it's John Mahandas. He don't give a fuck.
A referee is a sick human being. Just seeing that go on. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Teddy Neverland. It's Teddy Neverland.
Oh, Teddy Neverland? Okay, that's fucking funny.
Well, Teddy Neverland we already knew was one sick human being.
Oh yeah.
He
Even outside of the octagon-like structure, he is.
Yes. Well, I understand he sells stuff out of the back of his Honda Civic in the parking lot.
Here's a hint. It's Indian porn.
Native American or the country India?
Country.
Just had to ask.
Yeah.
And this fight is really what HCL is all about, and that is just brutal face punching.
Yeah,
Stop, it's over.
basically a face bone just shattered into an oblivion there.
That ends the fight. Christian Sundance and Pappy Goulash will go to a decision. You know, I would have to give it to the slightly jaundiced Pappy Goulash.
Pappy Goulash kicked his ass.
It's really close. Goulash rocked Sundance quite a few times. I think once in each round it even seems like. There's a takedown. I don't know how this is going to be for Sundance.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action,
Oh,
we
no, it's
go
from
to
the
the
Boy
judges'
Factory.
scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 30, 27, 30, 27, and 30, 27.
Damn.
Declaring La Gagnante and the winner by unanimous
What
decision.
the fuck did he just say?
Finisher.
I usually don't know when it comes to Drunk Roost, but Pappy Goulash, your winner by popular choice. Dominated that fight.